Right, guys, we are back for the final episode of this week's FUT Champions run. It's not been good. It's not been good at all. It's been garbage, in fact. That garbage that I've actually sacrificed Suarez and Messi to the bench to bring back Benzema. Benzema's not bad. I don't know. I brought back Benzema and I brought back in-form Bale. I am hoping that it brings some life to the team, because currently the team is just all over the place. It's really annoying. It's down to me as well. Like, I got very, very triggered at the disconnection in yesterday's video. If you guys didn't see that, I'd really recommend going to check it out, because I did get really, really triggered, and yeah, then it affected me going forward as well. So we've had a lot of tough games. Fingers crossed we can have an easy run for the final 10. I can't imagine it's ever going to happen, but fingers crossed it does. So if you do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we try and hit over 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already. So let's get into the 10 games, guys. As we stand as well, I will show you where we stand within this, if the servers load the fuck up. We have 21 wins, 10 games remaining, which means we've got 9 losses. Absolutely fucking awesome. But we are guaranteed the 12 red cards as well, as we are well over Elite 1, but miles outside the top 100. I'm really fucking frustrated, but who knows how it's going to go down. I'm just aiming not to... I want a streak of 10 games winning. Can it happen? Let's see. So, guys, 21-30. That is rough. That is really, really bad for in my opinion, anyway. A lot of people will be happy to be getting that, but with the team I've got, with the amount of time that I spend playing FIFA, I definitely shouldn't be on a record like this. So we've reverted back to the old style now, with Benzema and informed Bale coming back into the fold. It's a downgrade. It definitely is a downgrade, guys. From taking 2 Team of the Year players out to putting an inform and a normal card into the team, you wouldn't expect the difference. But honestly, I felt so much better and more comfortable with this team. You can see us taking a 3-0 lead against RKT, who I think we potentially have played already this weekend. But it was a nice 3-0 lead given, and from that my opponent did decide to leave in the 71st minute and avoid us getting more goals. I'll take it. Benzema and Bale doing the business straight away. Our next opponent, Vicenzo, 1708, with Aubameyang in for Mane, Royce, Vidal, Chan, Fernandinho, Boateng, Smalling, Walker, De Gea and Alaba. Very similar defence to me, and we give away an absolutely disgusting penalty. Again, you never catch me sliding in the area, but just that tackle just dropped him in the area and give away a penalty, putting us on the back foot again. We sort of have lifted our spirits since the previous 2 episodes where we're losing left, right and centre, and this game was very tough. You can see the ball going through to Benzema. It potentially was going to get blocked by the defender, but the turn did do him a little bit, and the ball somehow went in off Boateng's foot. Messi on the edge of the area links up with Pogba. Pogba again dances inside, squares it back. Ronaldo's there, 2-1. The lead is given back, and thankfully, guys, we do pick up our second victory of today's episode against Borussia Bummel. Very, very funny team name, and yep, strong team again. Martial, Royce, Aubameyang, Emre Can, Kante, Dembele, inform or second inform Milner, I think that is, and a nice Serie A defence. Bale holding up the ball inside the area, gets it through to Ronaldo. The lead is put. 7th minute in the game, guys, and that was a brilliant start. But our opponent was good. Backwards dribble, shielding, holding the ball nicely, and a through ball through to Aubameyang, makes it there, and he puts it underneath the keeper to make it 1-1 directly after me scoring. I knew I was going to be for a bloody tough game, and I was not wrong, because Aubameyang slips the ball through to Milner. Milner gets a second bite at the shot. 2-1 in the 31st minute. We are being dabbed on as well. I don't really actually, I do complain about celebrations now and then, but only at the heat of the moment, you know. You can see us dancing inside the area. Ball through to Hullet to Benzema. Shot 2-2. 43rd minute, it was good to get us back on the score sheet just before half-time, because after half-time, George Best comes on. Same routine as always, guys. George Best dancing down the area. I say dancing quite a lot, innit? Maybe I should go dancing myself. Best through to Vieira. Vieira through to Ronaldo. Works himself some space. Low-driven finesse shot, guys. 3-2, and put back into the lead. Did we deserve it? I would say we did deserve it at this point, because our opponent was on the back foot all the time we're going forward, and Ronaldo gets a driven shot off from the really ridiculous angle, and in the 79th minute, guys, the game is killed off, and a nice 4-2 victory against Lucas Ibsen, who Give me a very, very tough game, but we have a bit more shots than him. Our next opponent, Chill Gaming 0-0 with Ibrahimovic, Player of the Month, Willian, SBC, Martial, Inform Gundo, Kante, Vidal, Boateng, Alaba, Smalling, Walker, and Neuer. Same defence as myself, minus the few special cards. Vidal dances, gets the ball to Alaba, Alaba whips it in. Ibra, I just cannot stop Ibra from scoring headers against me, and it's very rare I concede from crosses, you know. So that was a really, really bad goal to concede. But in the 69th, guys, we get inside the area with George Best, causes a little bit of confusion, and I don't know what he was doing there, guys, but the ball bounced to Best to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo gets a low-driven finish shot off to make it 1-1 and bring us back into the game. Finally, it took me long enough to get there. Moving around with Ronaldo, through to Pogba to Best to Vieira to Messi, and the game is made 2-1 in the 85th minute. Very similar to goal. Obviously, Messi's going to come on as a super sub, guys, and get the goals, and he did do there. And then the 89th, we were playing possession, holding the ball, went on the last attack of the game, and Ronaldo with a scoop turn past the defender, through to Alaba off the post, basically assisting himself. 3-1 in the 90th minute, guys. Thank fuck we have managed to get a few decent wins under the belt, because we were looking bad. So we have hit gold 1, guys, which is a guarantee of, I think it's 2 100k packs this week. And what does he do after that? Boom! Del Piero, second in form Icardi, I think that is anyway, it's his 87 rated card. The new DYBALA from this week, second in form Nangolan, 2 legends in Ferdinand and Rijkaard, and Luke Shaw, Smalling, Begovic and Perez in the defence. We started off nicely, Bale with a ball through to Benzema low driven shot, nice link up, and I think, guys, going forward I am going to rock the same team as this for the next week, just because we're doing so well with it. We're scoring a lot more goals, doing better in my opinion, but defence, I don't know, my defence was just static there. I don't know what they were doing, but no movement at all, and let Del Piero run on in. 1-1. Then 27th minute, we start an attack down the wing, guys. Hullet with the ball, dancing. Well, what the fuck is it with me and dancing? Hullet gets in, gets a shot off. That was a lucky goal, don't get me wrong. But he was in the right place at the right time, so we'll take the 2-1 lead. But direct from that, ball bounces everywhere, chip through ball from McCarty, chest and volley from Del Piero, 2-2 instantly. I was so bloody fucking annoyed at this guy. And I shouldn't have been annoyed at him, I should have been annoyed at the way I was defending. But Messi on the field now, dribbling down the area, guys, holds it back. I don't even know what he's dancing. This is an episode of dancing. But the ball gets through to Best, where he's got a clear opportunity to shoot. Perez through the back of him results in a penalty and the direct red. Well, it was a second yellow, but it should have been direct red card anyway. And Hullet steps up for the penalty. Should the keeper have saved it? In my opinion, yes. The animation was very, very rough to my opponent, but a 3-2 victory in the 84th minute. So now, we are on the final stretch, guys, to get some more wins under the belt. A nice game there. 26 wins, 3 wins away from Elite 3. Elite's where I always want to finish every week, guys. And oh my God, it's man. Rocks up with Aguero, Martial, second in form Salah, Nangolan, De Bruyne, and a few other players. I don't know what happened in this game. It was a horrible game. I just couldn't get through his defence. The times I did get through his defence, guys, we were able to get the goals. But you can see how many bodies are in the area. It's difficult to get goals off. It's difficult to get clear-cut opportunities. And a 1-0 lead in the 33rd minute with a ball which, like if Benzema had gone down, it would have been a penalty. But it wasn't given, and thankfully Pogba was in the space to score. My opponent scores a brilliant goal there in the 54th with Aguero, making some nice turns around my defence and running straight through. But Hullet, first free kick of the weekend, guys, and it is off the post and in to send us into a 2-1 lead. Exactly what we needed. He was rushing back to the line to get there, but didn't reach in time. And then a nice individual goal from George Best, guys, makes it 3-1 and seals the deal in the 83rd minute. Very, very nice finish. And I think we've only got four games left, I think, of this FUT Champs run, and we've actually made it back, sort of. We have made it back, sort of. But there's always someone to come and shit on my day. Kamikaze 93. DYBALA, Hazard as well on 7 chem. Actually, I think DYBALA's on 7 chem as well. Looking at that, Ronaldo with the ball inside the area, waits for the pass through to Hullet through to Benzema, scoop turn, dribbles past the defence, finish. Well, just a low driven shot there, guys, makes it 1-0 against DAB FC. Very, very nice finish. It gets even better as Ronaldo just before half time, guys, gets this pass inside to Benzema. Benzema passes it through to Bale, and a 2-0 lead is added, and my opponent was not forced sticking around much longer, as I think he he went at half time, so he pressed start and did disappear. So we got that game over and done with pretty quickly. Our next game, Stores 10. Red cards, Red Hazard, Red Ericsson, SBC Dembele, Player of the Month, Sterling, Martial, Kante, Bailly, Smalling, SBC Bellerin, Walker on 6 chemistry at left back, and Butland. He starts off nice with a long through ball here, ball picked up through Martial, some really bad touch by Walker. I thought he should have got that, and he misjudged it and decided to jump, and that takes us to 28 wins, guys, another loss with I think it's 2 games remaining, so we are in for a rough start. Definitely need the 30 wins, so we need to win 2 games in a row to get that, and that would equal our joint worst finish ever in FUT Champions. We've only ever finished 30 twice, and it was about to, it could have been beat. It could have been our worst weekend ever. Our next opponent, second in form, Lukaku. The new card of Ibra, the Player of the Month card, Martial, Kante, Dembele, Scare, Matip, and Benzema. Nice shielding again, links it through, waits for the run of Ronaldo. People got deceived. Nice goal from Benzema to make it 1-0. I'm glad. I don't know what it is with Benzema. He's like, I don't know, he's a few mil cheaper than the team of the year Suarez, but he just seems to do a lot more business than I expect for my style of play, you know. A 2-0 with a rocket from Ronaldo. No complaints about that. That was a brilliant goal. And, I was happy with that. Lukaku gets inside the area, squares it through to Martial. 2-1. Nervous times, 86 minute, but thankfully, next 4 minutes, guys, we held on. We did pick up the victory. 62% possession, 38 for my opponent. So, a nice game. Takes us to 29. We have got a lead, but can we get to 30? We need to get to 30 because that is the number which I do not want to lose and drop down to. 5 at the back team brings out the keeper, really stupidly brings out the keeper. We whip the ball in with Bale, and Benzema's there to get on the score sheet, guys, and make it 1-0 in this game. A very bad goal for my opponent to give up, and I don't know why he did it. Next goal, simple. Ball bounces to Ronaldo, 2-0 in the 41st minute, and from that, guys, my opponent didn't want to stay around much longer and did disappear. Game over. And there we are, guys. FUT Champions is over for one other week. It's done. Next week, definitely going to be doing some more better preparation towards, I don't know what I'm going to do next week, actually. I need to definitely think of something. We're in the top 100, but definitely fucking 30 wins, which becomes our joint worst, and we've finished 3 times on 30, our joint worst weekend. Now, it's not just me who's struggling. I'm looking around, and a lot of people are struggling this weekend. It's just frustrating, just a frustrating weekend. Not only should it have been cancelled, I looking back on it, the forced disconnection, which I thought could have happened, probably didn't happen, but it's just fucking, it's probably so much to do with EA, and it just obviously resulted in me getting booted, which is absolutely ridiculous. But 96 wins, guys, out of the 120 played, so 24 losses, 96 wins, 24 losses. Pretty rough. I'm not happy with it, but it's been a really bad weekend. I'm fucking glad that FUT Champions is over with. I've literally rushed through my games to get myself done, and fingers crossed it only gets better next weekend and the start of the fresh new month as well. So you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I should also I honestly don't know. I'm fucking really pissed off. Really pissed off. Damn. Yeah, there's no chance of staying in top. What is monthly, actually? This is monthly. So 96. It won't be enough anyway. 30, 32, 34. Was that what we finished on, I think? So we are in the top 100. I think we had different... what did we finish on? I've forgotten what we finished on. 96, wasn't it? Let's have a look. So where are we at? We are... Not bad, actually. We've got quite a good skill rating. But... anything can happen. And there's no chance of staying in there, guys. But we are guaranteed the 12 winning forms. Anyway, so leave a like rating, guys. Subscribe if you're not. I'm back again next week. Actually, rewards Thursday, hopefully. Anyway, you guys can see what I get in the packs.